Hey friends! Today we are making a vegan miso soup filled with delicious Japanese veggies and topped with tasty enoki mushrooms. It's so very flavorful, hearty, and unlike some miso soups, it's 100% vegan. You're going to love it! First, here are the main ingredients we'll need. These are the veggies we added to the traditional miso soup recipe. Carrots, the beautiful daikon radish, spring onions, taro root. Then we use white miso paste. For the broth base, known as dashi stock, we'll only use Kombu seaweed as the bonito flakes are not vegan. Finally, we use Wakame seaweed and enoki mushrooms for the ultimate umami flavor. Let's start! Soak the wakame with warm water for 15 minutes. Dried wakame is going to swell and grow a lot, so you won't need too much. While you wait, let's peel and chop the carrots. Then, let's do the same for the daikon root. Daikons can be huge, so keep only the amount you need and keep the rest for another day. This veggie also goes by the name of mooli and it tastes a lot like radish. So feel free to use radish if you can't find daikon at your local store. Let's also chop the greens of the spring onions and the taro root. Taro is probably our favorite of the bunch. It tastes a bit like a sweet potato, but has a firmer texture. Finally, let's clean the enoki mushrooms by cutting off any brown bits at the base. If you can't find these mushrooms, you can use shiitake or king oyster mushrooms and slice them thinly. At this point, the wakame should be ready. See how much is grown? Drain it and set it aside. Now, fill a deep pot with the given water. And let's make a flavorful stock using the kombu. Bring to a boil and remove the seaweed. You can start skimming off the froth now or do it later. Okay, now let's dip in the 3 roots we prepared earlier: daikon, carrots, and taro. Cook the veggies for 15 minutes, skimming off the white foam as it appears. While the roots simmer, you can start cooking the enoki mushrooms. Grab a skillet, pour in the vegetable oil and the sesame oil for extra flavor. Then crush 2 garlic cloves and sizzle them for a minute. Now add the enoki mushrooms and cook them for 5 minutes. To avoid getting them all entangled, turn them gently, keeping them straight and apart. Once again, you can use other mushrooms if you couldn't find enoki. King oyster mushrooms sliced into strips would be our favorite alternative. Okay, now that the roots are ready, add the wakame seaweed and spring onions to the soup and simmer for 2 more minutes. Now, turn off the heat. Take a ladle of broth and add it to the miso paste. Stir this mixture until smooth and milky. Finally, pour the miso into the soup and give a last good stir. The miso soup is ready. All is left to do now is serve it in your cutest bowl and slurp it down with much gusto. Enjoy! Thanks for watching! If you have any questions, reach out in the comments below and we'll be happy to help. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more healthy recipes.